How do you get over your fear of being rejected and criticized? Hi, I'm Monica Shah from Revenue Breakthrough, and today we are going to talk about just that. So many of my clients say to me, I'm afraid to do lives, I'm afraid to do videos because I'm afraid of people's comments. I'm afraid of rejection, I'm afraid of criticism. What are people going to say? And it's even scarier when you're showing up in front of a camera and you don't know who's behind the camera and you don't know who's gonna watch it on social media. Like, it's so much easier when it's in a room and at least it's controlled and you can see people's faces. But these days we're all doing online stuff, which takes up the risk and takes up the scariness. Now, I wish I could tell you that you're not going to get criticized. I wish I could tell you that you're not going to get rejected, but it's going to happen. So one of the best strategies to deal with criticism and rejection is to accept it and expect it. And you're like, Monica, accept it and expect it. How is that helpful? Here's what I want you to know. I've had a lot of really great mentors over the years, and one of the things that we've all had in common is that we had haters. We had people that said things about our appearances, that said things about us that we didn't appreciate, but we just kept showing up anyway. So I'll tell you a story, and this is one of the most vulnerable stories that I can share with you, and I hope will be one of the most useful. I was on a stage and I had just gotten off the stage and I was excited. It was one of my first stage experiences. And I got to my sponsorship booth and there was a letter there. It was a handwritten letter. Now, it was from somebody who had taken 4 pages to write to me about how I had gained weight, how the weight did not look good or healthy on me, and how she insisted that she could help me. Now, here's the truth. I had gained weight and I was self-conscious about it. And that letter hit straight to my heart. And I had a moment of being like, oh my gosh, the world knows. The world knows that I've gained weight. The world sees me as this big, ugly, horrible person. And now what am I going to do? But I took a moment, I took a deep breath, and I realized that it was her insecurity talking. It was her problem, not mine. And often your success, your visibility, your presence will kick up other people's insecurities. It will kick up the things that they feel are wrong about themselves. And their insecurities will play out as complaints against you, as criticism against you, as potentially mean comments. And so what I can tell you is that you have 2 options when this comes up. First, the first option is to understand that it is hurtful. And I'm not going to stand here and tell you, oh, just let it roll off you like water off a duck. Because I honestly think you'd have to be superhuman, right, to allow that to happen. But I will tell you that it's almost a good sign, because when you receive the rejection or the criticism, it means you're showing up bigger. It means you're bringing up stuff for people. And every time that you have created somebody's criticism or created a rejection response for that 1 or 2 people, it means that there's 20 or 30 people out there who you have affected in a positive way. Because for every 1 person that you brought up their stuff, there's 10, 20, 100 people who you have brought a breakthrough to. So when you get those criticisms, when you get the rejections, expect them, accept them, and know that it means that you are playing the game in a bigger way. It means that you're making an impact on the world from an even bigger space. And it means that you are finally doing your mission in a big way. And know that you have entered the group with so many of us who are being bigger, who are being visible, and we're all part of that. We're all part of that piece where there's criticism and rejection, but it also means that you're changing lives in a much bigger way. So the next time you're about to do a video or a live and you start to hear that voice about what will people say? What if they reject me? What if they don't like it? What if I'm wrong? What if they find out that I'm a fraud? I want you to tell that voice, thank you so much. There will be some rejection. There may be some mean comments, but all that means is that I'm playing bigger and I'm affecting people in a really big and beautiful way.